Very good job to continue to have the creep near clear of him.
Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Tower.
Up top, GPK. He's already making the move. This is what we saw Topson do in T1
Nice
series. Yeah, and they scan out the movement entirely. He pushed the wave under the tower. They're going to look to position themselves really defensively.
Look at the aggressive glyph. But Tumberman's in trouble. A glyph to not help out. GPK, nice attempt. It was a glimpse to try and send him away. But the aggressive one from Virtus.pro, a great maneuver, even though the scan connected from Liquid.
Yeah, they did almost everything right there on Liquid. Maybe just not able to pop that rage quite quickly enough. Didn't see if it was on cooldown or not, but yeah, that's a big win coming through from VP, especially giving it over to DN, like you were mentioning. Didn't have the greatest net worth in the laning phase.
Actually top. Yeah, but Tumberman and Senyo hit back instantly. Yakoda will get a trade. It's a big kill though for at least Liquid to find, kind of stabilizing that previous death.
Yeah, for sure, but you still get the experience. Matter where DM makes the where GPK makes the rotation to top side now.
Bottom,
you might
they're going on Ramses.
Okay.
The Gala Box is going to try and step in. They do a pretty decent job to break the static link. Not a whole lot of damage that Ramses been able to soak up. Looks like they're still trying to enter though. Yamich gets the avalanche. Will be okay. His Box is going to push Ramses away.
Another
Meanwhile,
kill.
top lane though, DM brings down Matumba Man. Insania is able to keep back, but not getting the core trade onto Visage is really going to continue to hurt the game of the Lifestealer.
Oh, and look at this. They're talking about those power runes. He's level 6 on GPK, making the rotation up with his ultimate.
Oh, Psycho stealing. There's the plasma into the tree throw from Yamich.
They're doing everything
Ramses
so
might be
well.
traced to the tree line. Avalanche going to be able to cover the retreat. Beautifully done. Who's in trouble? Familiar Sunge the second. The damage is not enough. A really nice attempt from Virtus.pro. The Ancient Seal is always going to prove to be an issue here for the Lifesteal as the game continues on. His bottom lane. Ramses inside the cogs at the moment. Zai making sure he plays his distance, not trying to give it an easy static link target. Ramses now forced to try and move over to the clockwork. A beautiful toss under the tower. Box is in trouble. They'll be able to secure the kill. Zai, first ultimate of the game, should bring down Ramses. A TP to base. I don't think he's going to take it out. Ramses pops the Fairy Fire. He's got the raindrop as well. Meanwhile, top lane, the action continues as Mickey. Another rotation with the Rolling Thunder. They'll get the kill onto Yakoda. Smoker's 3. Yamich has got some great positioning. Smoke's going to pop and they'll see the Tiny. Not the hero they want to bring down to start. And in fact, Virtus.pro want to take the team fight. They're going to toss Boxy into the middle. Taking a lot of damage at the moment for the clockwork. They haven't secured the kill just yet, but the Soul Assumption finally enough to bring him down. In the end, a 1-for-1, but Liquid do commit multiple ultimates. But in the end, Mickey will still be able to catch up as well with a max out shield crash. Enough burst to be able to bring down the duo support from Virtus.pro. And again,
he has the defusal available, but look at this by Zai. He's moved away from the bottom lane, went into mid, took the tower. Now suddenly the map is a little bit more open for Liquid to play with.
That's another power rune secured as well for Mickey. Feels like he's gotten every single power rune, and they're going to look to use it instantly onto Yakoda. And one big advantage that Radiant are playing with at the moment as a whole, again, look at Liquid, they're not done. Yamich looks to enter the lane. He's trying to get a little bit of farm to work towards the Blink Dagger. They see Ramses as well. Zai, if required, might have to drop the ultimate, but Mickey, he's got his own Rolling Thunder to be able to catch back up. Near the high ground to bounce back and forth. It's not even required for the second stun as Liquid go from one kill to the next. They're building up quite the lead here.
They are indeed. They've been a few too many heroes off the map for too long, so we're just going to sit back, relax, let us play our timing. We've got the Diffusal Blade. Now we can make our move.
They've got the Infest Bomb. They see Ramses. Ancient Seal is going to buy him some time. Matumberman's going to continue to move on forward. They've got the vision for the glimpse to cancel the TP. And now Ramses, he's going to be caught out. No escape for the Rays. The prize target once again for Liquid as they're going to continue to slow down the game from Virtus.pro.
Immediately the line's drawn on the map as well, saying, look, I might have died, but they could.
Series might have been back in the group stages where he went for the Ag Shard very early on. So interesting to see kind of the development of Lifesteal's item builders. I guess the meta goes on. Yamich, they might dive him. Yeah, Zai with the backstab. This is a big thing, man. The fact that Virtus.pro are getting no kills on their duo support, like this is... Both Tiny and Sky really rely on getting these kills. You are high burst magic damage heroes, and if you can't blow the supports up, if you can't get towards the blink, it's really going to hinder VP's game.
TPs, though.
Yeah, top lane. Boxy gets the hook shot, Mickey with the follow-up as well. Virtus.pro do have multiple members nearby as GPK just assassinates the backline, and DM, he's okay. Protected with the Wraith Pack, the damage mitigation is proving to be an issue for Liquid. Can they finally deal with it? Looks like that's going to be the case, but the Mystic Flare not enabling Virtus.pro to turn it around, so they need to cut their losses as GPK is going to dive out of the area. DM will not have the same capability, however, so in the end, a 2-for-2, Virtus.pro do at least get 2 supports. But
they didn't lose any towers. You know, even the tier 1 mid still standing. Tier 1 on the bottom side of the map, and Matu, he's closing on his Desolator. So that was probably an area of weakness for them. This TP.
Again, Virtus.pro were going to try and smoke to get up here, but I don't think DM's going to be healthy enough to survive this long. Trying to get the tower, but the familiars will go down, so Virtus.pro, they need to get something out of this smoke. They will see Insania and Zai shortly. He's also not easy to blow up. He's got the Wraith Pact if he can chuck it. Oh, the toss, no, out of the Mystic Flare. But the use of the Ancient Seal, Static Storm is going to be able to cover the retreat, but Ramsey's on the wraparound. They'll be able to kill off the Venomancer. For Virtus.pro, they need to get out. The use of the Poison Oval will not enable them to stick around as Boxy is actually being able to catch out Ramses. A BKB won't protect him as the Cog's not enabling him to run up the high gun, so he's going to have to go to the left instead. But a completely wasted BKB, and he'll still end up losing his life.
That's the great thing about the open wounds, right? I was mentioning before how it's good to allow...
This game's starting to get out of hand, and maybe this could be the smoke.
And that was their big timing, right? They wanted to have that Blink Dagger with the Mystic Flare combination together as well from the Tiny, and they just didn't accomplish it. Damage moving forward under the cover of smoke.
They've got the Infest. They're going to have a lot of bonus health. Matumbaman's going to pop out. A 1-for-1 to start, but they're in trouble now, Virtus.pro. The Delta split comes through, but DM's going to be glimpsed back into the middle. Matumbaman won't have a stun to be able to cancel the Visage TP, so DM will be able to escape. Meanwhile, back up to the left side, Mickey, a solo use of the Rolling Thunder has been able to isolate Yamich on the Tiny. So Liquid in the end will be able to find 2, but they've also caught out GPK. It's got a BKB to work with if required. They're going to drag it back into the Static Storm. There's not much GPK can do to play this one aggressively. He's going to try and trample away, but the bashes are there, making sure there will be no opportunity as Matumbaman can close the distance and get the right clicks going.
It's just those little bit of things of coordination, right? He pops the beat. And when Liquid try and go for the counter gank, that's when it can really start to have its impact.
Boxy might be right. Okay. So he might be right on the money if he kept going towards the lane. Almost was able to cut off. Instead, he's going to hook shot into the middle. Matumbaman's still got a double damage route to play with. 2 hits to swipe away the life of your Coda. And now GPK, he's the next on the agenda as well. It might have to be another defensive beat.
I've even got the sense that DM had resummoned his familiars too. So even if he does have the buyback, which he does, he'll be the key target for them to look to try and go on if they can take away that pipe.
Boxy's on the Hind. Yamich gets the initiation though, but the Static Storm follow-up as well. Matumban's going to turn to deal with the Tiny. They have sold a decent amount of damage, but Mickey's in. The Rolling Thunder. A bounce back as well. They're going to try and target down Ramses, completely taking the Razor out of the team fight. He's surviving for the moment. They're going to turn to deal with DM, but the Visage just is unable to stay alive. Liquid are too far ahead, and Ramses will not be able to find a way through the tree line. He'll go back in the lane, and Virtus.pro have had enough as Liquid. You mentioned that this is a team, whenever they find their victories, they do it incredibly fast, and they've done it here once again. A 30-minute Game 1 victory in our last series of the Last Chance qualifiers.
Very, very crisp, very clean. Matu, that's the face of someone that just lost a game, not just one. Well, face palm, but no, they're looking really good, and it's all...